evening. Welcome to Cottrellville Township's Board meeting, June 9th, 2021. Please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Looks like Tom's
She said after the roll call.
Okay.
Carl,
here.
Bev,
Here.
Mary Agnes,
Here.
Sherry, here, Tom's absent.
I think he's coming in right now.
Okay.
That looked like him out in the parking lot.
He probably found somebody to talk to. Okay, we've got agenda approval. We have a couple of items to add in addition to what I've given you. The first item is for the consent agenda. 3C is going to be adding Kelly Law Services invoice for $574. Under new business, we have requests for resolution number 2021-7, which is going to approve the special meeting immediately following the public hearing on May 17th. And upon submission to the state of Michigan, the state required that there be a person listed from the township board who signs for the legal entities for the township. So we added the township supervisor and or the clerk. And were added as authorizing signatures. Welcome, Tom.
Yeah, my clock system one time, I guess been a couple minutes late.
Okay, that's all right. Number 3, under new business, is also another resolution, number R2021-08. It's a resolution that amends the ordinance number 84. We did it I think we did it last month. We worked on some of it last month, and now we're going to be adding another line to it, and when we get to that point. Number 4 should probably be under announcements. It's the new format for reporting the Cottrellville Township, Ira Township Fire Department, the part that they protect for us. And it's a 2-pager, and it's in pretty color. So with that, I need a motion to approve the agenda in its entirety, including the items that I've just added.
Motion.
Carl?
I'll second.
Sure. Okay. We have a motion. All in favor signify by saying aye. By roll call vote, please.
Tom,
Yes.
Bev,
Yes.
Mary Agnes,
Yes.
Carl,
Yes.
Sherry, yes.
Motion carried. Thank you very much. The first item is the consent agenda. And in it, we have the Township Board minutes for the regular meeting on Wednesday, May 12th. We have the public hearing for Clean Water State Revolving Fund Loan Project for updating the sewers. We did that last month as well, and that's the one we had to change the resolution for. That was held on Monday, May 17th. And then we have the approval for the treasurer's reports, reconciliation of tax account number 3905 as of March 31st, the reconciliation of general checking 5667 as of March 31st, the cash summary report by general fund account for March 31st, funds 101, 204, 206, 207, 208, 219, 226, 590, 591, 593, 594, and 701. We have the approval of the clerk's report, revenue and expenditures report for the period beginning May 1st and ending May 31st. It's 24 pages long. We have the approval of paychecks, payroll dates from May 1st through May 31st, a gross total amount of $20,951.48, and it entails paychecks 2804 through 2826. Item C is approval of accounts payable, $13,516.87, and that's for opens that were paid through May 1st through May 31st. And the second item is the already paid, $196,950.47. There are 36 checks, and their check numbers 20825 through 20860. Under correspondence, we have the Marine City Fire Authority runs for May 2021. And then we have the Ira Township Department runs for that they take care of for us in Cottrellville for May 2021. And that's one of the items I gave you that I just mentioned has that thing on it. So that pretty much is the entire consent agenda. So with your permission, I'd entertain a motion to approve the consent agenda as presented. including the adding law office invoice for $574 under opens.
I
Do I
make
have
a
a
motion
motion?
to approve the consent agenda with that addition.
I'll second.
Okay, we have a motion and a second, and because we're spending money, we need a roll call vote, please.
Tom,
Yes.
Carl,
Yes.
Mary Agnes,
Yes,
Bev,
Yes.
Sherry, yes.
motion carried, thank you very much. Open session, anyone wishing to address the board at this time, please approach the podium, and since there's nobody here, we're just gonna keep going. Unfinished business, none. Under new business, our insurance company, with the Decker Agency, has requested us to vote on an option to accept or reject cyber liability insurance limits of $100,000. If we accept the option, we'll be adding an additional $672 to the cost of the public entity insurance package policy period. And that would be added to the $13,163. I don't know if anybody's heard very much about this cyber liability insurance. They haven't experienced any problems yet, and I'm a little leery to spend that extra money until we know what it's really going to cover. They haven't, they make policy, and then and the salesman can't even tell you for sure what it's going to do. So I just told him, and this is my opinion. You guys can give us yours, but I would say we'd wait until they actually have someone that tests it to see if there's what it's going to cover, if it's even worth spending $672 for. We've lived with it without it all these years, so.
Well, that cyber thing is something new. It's up and coming, sorry to say, but being a small township like this, they let the bigger townships test drive it and see what they come up with.
Well, that's what I'd
I
mentioned
don't think we
too.
got much of a liability here for cyber attack. We haven't got any major things on the internet, no gas lines or major things coming through the township, so.
Yeah. And IT Right takes pretty good care of what we have, so if something happens and we lose information, they can
Then they're
get us
backing
back
up,
up, yeah, because they back up every day. So I guess I'll entertain a motion to either approve and pay it or reject it and let her go.
I'll motion to reject it
Okay.
until we know more about it.
All right, I'll support that. Okay, we have a motion to reject and support, because we're not spending money, we'll still vote for, on a roll call vote, please. Sherry?
Tom,
Yes.
Bev,
Yes.
Mary Agnes?
Yes.
Carl,
Yes.
Sherry, yes.
Motion carried. Thank you very much. The next item is the request for the resolution 2021-7. It was, let me see if we got it. That's for the approval of this is the one that we adopted last week, or last month. It was for the final project plan that we turned into the state, or to the state for wastewater system improvements. And there was an item left out in the resolution that they gave me to use, and I should have caught it, and I didn't. And it actually positioned the project engineer to sign the paperwork, and the gal in Lansing found it. So she emailed me back this morning, and she said, can we fix this? And I redid it, and I sent it to the engineer, and I got his approval, and then I signed it and sent it off. So it's been taken care of. But the only line I added is in "be it further resolved." And it's the very last sentence. The actual signing of the revolving fund loan shall be authorized by either the Cottrellville Township Supervisor or Township Clerk. So I don't know if we want to go through and vote on that again, but if we do, I guess I'll make the motion, and then I don't have to type it again, and if we get Carl to support it, we'll be all set.
I'll support it.
Okay, all in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Motion carried, thank you. All right, the next item is the request for approval of 2021-08. That's a resolution that amends the ordinance number 84, known as the Water Supply System Ordinance of this township, in which the resolution adds sections B, E, F, and G to water billings, water payment of bills, termination of services for non-payment, collection delinquent charges for water and sewage, and that was approved by the Township Board. No, it's going to be approved tonight. Did everyone get a chance to read it? Since there's nobody here to read it to, and I think it appears on the, was in the agenda package, so I'm sure that they read that.
Well, we only
At home.
added one sentence at the bottom.
Yep, we added one sentence. It's the very last paragraph on the first page. Also, let it be known that any and all delinquent water and/or sewer invoices of $50 or more for active customers and 1 cent or more for inactive customers of service and/or penalty shall be rolled to either the summer tax or the winter tax bills for collection. And that means every 6 months, we'll be able to clean up our water department, and everything that was not paid will be sent on the tax bill, and if they don't pay it to us here, it'll automatically go to the county, and the county will collect it and send it back to us. So, I would like a motion to approve this resolution, please, with that new change.
I'll make the motion to approve the resolution with the one additional change.
I'll second it.
Okay. All in favor signify by saying aye by roll call vote, please.
Carl,
Yes.
Bev,
Yes.
Mary Agnes,
Yes,
Tom,
Yes.
Sherry, yes.
motion carried. I declare this adopted, and it amends ordinance number 84. This number 2021-8 supersedes the resolution that we approved on 2021-6. So that one's done. Okay, we had the new format, we showed you that for the fire department. Announcements, we have no public, so we can have no public comments. Announcements, we have a request with George Newman, I announced it last month, for a petition on possible extension of city water on Shortcut Road from Starville Road end towards Marsh Road. The town hall meeting will be definitely held on Wednesday, June 30th at 7 p.m. with the residents in the area who have questions and concerns about how to proceed. We've also decided to send out a letter. Did I give you that letter?
Yeah.
We're gonna send it out to, I don't know, amounts to under $40 in postage. If that's a problem, I'll take care of it, but I just want those people to realize that if they want city water, this is the first step. It doesn't mean that they have to take it, they can just come and listen and see what it's gonna cost. I've arranged for the engineer to be here, and our superintendent of the DPW, Chris, is gonna be here, so they can ask the questions. Barbara's gonna be here too. And what we'll do is, I don't know how many people I'm saying, I think it's around 75 people. I took both sides of Shea Road, or Shortcut Road from Marsh to Starterville, and then I went, there's a couple of places that dropped off on McKinley Road, just a little bit south of Shortcut, that didn't want water when they run that line, so I'm gonna loop them back in too, just so that they get it included in it. Then I'm gonna go north also to the next place we can attach, so we have a complete loop. So north of Shortcut all the way to Marple and hook up in there. And those, I got those all in different sections, so that if somebody doesn't want it, we just cut that off. We just drop that off the list. But by then, they can tell us how much it's gonna cost roughly per foot, and then what it's gonna cost to put the rest of it together. They have all that information, and we'll have somewhat of an idea what the charges would be on the people that are interested. So anybody that wants to find out about this is probably a good time for them to come to this meeting on the 30th. And then we'll go from there, and we'll be able to, Barb will then go as far as, if we have enough interested people, then Barb can go and actually find out what your parcel would cost based on those numbers. And that way, she can flip through a book and tell you exactly what your assessment would be for 20 years. Or if you want to pay it off, or however you want to do it. So that's what I have as far as announcements. Anybody got any?
Oh, you have this one too.
Which one?
You're invited. Go back to the regular agenda.
Oh, okay. That is for anybody, I put that in your packet, it's about the Algonac State Park. They have a Phase 2 stakeholder meeting on Thursday, June 24th. If one of us wants, well, they only want no more than 3 of us to go if you want to go, so. And it's on a Thursday between 1 and 3, and the paperwork is attached, so just let me know if you want to go. And I think that's all I have. Any board members got comments, concerns, questions? Nope, none? Okay, then I will entertain a motion for adjournment.
That's quick. We didn't need the air.
We didn't need the air, no. Do I have a motion to adjourn?
I'll make the motion.
It's 7:46.
I'll
We
second.
have a second. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Motion carried. Thank you very much. Thanks, everybody.